Oh, so many houses.
Yeah. Not many, but enough. Not enough.
Write it to your brother. The senior man, the senior got senior. That's it. Again. Easy. Ready? Go.
Sansa was telling like not to fall for the
Yeah, straps.
tricks. Don was telling don't. Still, Jon is going forward.
Now.
Oh,
flag. It's a whale.
Oh,
Their army's gone. Our army's gone. We have winter. They don't have a man for siege always to do.
oh, he is dead.
You suggested one-on-one combat, didn't you? I'd reconsider. I think that sounds like a once.
Ramsay is killed.
Not yet.
Down. 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 Down.
She's a winner.
So we are over Battle of the Bastards.
Yeah, and we could hear Ramsay Bolton speaking many times to Jon Snow at the face of face to face, busted. So he wanted to make Jon Snow angry towards him,
Yeah.
and means in anger you will lose your means plans,
Yeah.
and you will be widely thinking, frankly thinking, means violent thoughts, and uh, you you are for action then. All your plans will go for a mess, and directly you will be going for an attack. So that Ramsay wanted.
Yeah.
Jon Snow also wanted the same thing.
He wanted to make Ramsay
Ramsay angry, but Ramsay never showed his anger,
Yeah.
or he never expressed. He always
He always
It-
have that evil smile.
evil smile, and he is never a leader. He never fights from front.
Yeah.
See, we can see Jon Snow is the man who, even though he had a plan, he was being trapped by Ramsay,
Yeah.
and somehow he escaped. We could say only somehow, but
normally the leaders will not go in the front like the kings.
no, actually they should be with the army. When the army is advancing, at least he should be behind. He never moved from the safe place where he was. He will be caught even after the all.
As John
were
was
killed.
telling, he was Ramsay was very confident that he will be winning this war.
Yes.
He don't have to go in.
And see, actually, it is not Jon Snow's plan which has won this battle.
Yeah.
It is
Sansa's plan.
it is Littlefinger who has won this battle again.
It's his army, but I think I think like it is Sansa's plan because
Yeah.
without Sansa's
I
permission,
was
he will not be attacked.
I was telling. See, this is been expected by Littlefinger.
Yeah.
See, they have got a small army. Where see, Littlefinger has got his army at the choicest time,
Yeah.
because all the army was in fight, and the fight was almost done,
Yeah.
and the number has been reduced maybe to 1/3 or 1/4 or 1/5, whatever it may be. That means a very small army was the one which has won it, which is going to win it.
Yeah.
And see, he attacked at that time, so his loss is very less. He's a man who trades with lives and whatever he could, so his loss is very minimal. So this he had expected.
Yeah.
Otherwise, leading an army overnight with just a call from Sansa or just a raven from Sansa is not that easy.
No, it's not actually overnight. We have seen like she writing to someone with the
Yeah.
Stark seal.
Yes.
And
So-
she did not tell John about the backup plan
Backup plan.
because like she knows.
She knows who Ramsay is.
Yeah. Also, like she knows like John is a leader, but he is not good at planning.
Planning. He is not good at cheating. He is good at planning. He is not good at cheating in this way. Because Ramsay's plan is always, yes, it is a tactic. We don't tell that it is
Actually, I feel like Ramsay is having a better plan than Jon
definitely,
Snow.
definitely. His plan
Only,
is
only thing Jon Snow could defend was as he was in the when they were planning. He was telling like they will not be able to attack from the sides.
Yeah.
They have trenches
on the sides. So that way he has made some plan.
Yeah.
But Ramsay always makes traps,
Yeah.
and he allows people to come in trap. Somehow Jon Snow just escaped from one of his traps. And see, what I was telling is that Littlefinger should have always expected that somebody will be asking, not somebody, only Sansa can do.
Yeah.
Sansa will be asking his help at times whenever it is required. So that way he has molded himself. That way he has made his grounds clear.
And also the other thing is like if Sansa is telling him Jon Snow early, Ramsay will be having a different plan.
Yes, Ramsay. Yeah, that is again
He will
because
plan for the extra.
because Jon Snow, Ramsay is aware of a normal warrior's plan.
Yeah.
So he has put himself there and planned accordingly for Jon Snow. But this, in that dialogue, we can make out very clear. Sansa is crystal clear on Ramsay's plans.
Yeah. She knows that.
She
everyone
knows
will be
that,
dying.
yes, she knows that Jon Snow will be dying. He will kill Rickon.
Yeah. Ramsay.
Ramsay will kill Rickon. That means it was told that his life is very short. Rickon's life is very short. That is been told by Sansa to Jon Snow. But Jon Snow, in the with his confidence level and his plans.
Jon Snow is thinking like he went north, he fought against the White Walkers,
Yes,
against
yeah.
Wildlings.
And his plans are good.
Yeah.
That is what. See, every time when Jon Snow fought, yes, he's a good warrior, he's a leader, I accept everything. But every battle when he fought, he was on the verge of defeat. Somebody else have augmented him, helped him, supplemented his army,
Yeah.
and maybe that was most of the time it was surprise for Jon Snow. This time also it was
Actually,
a surprise for
when,
Jon Snow.
we had Watchers on the Wall,
Yeah.
that episode. It was actually Jon's plan which saved the wall.
Yeah.
There was no backup. He went himself to
Yeah, because
beat the Wildlings.
why? Because he knows who wildlings are, how he can deal with the wildlings.
Yeah.
But here he don't know who Ramsay is.
Yeah.
Sansa knows him very well.
Yeah, actually, I was telling like you are telling, Jon always was saved by someone.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So no, that was when he is going there. Uh, it's a different plan altogether. I was telling on the straightforward battle with his plans. He might have lost almost all his army just before he is winning by the help of it may be as per his plan itself, or it may be as per somebody else's plan.
Yeah.
So at the choices of the time, this time Sansa was so intelligent to plan things accordingly, because she has seen Ramsay Bolton very, very, very close, and that is made even clear in the last scene,
Yeah.
because she ties up Ramsay Bolton, because that's the word she's asking. Where is he?
Yeah.
She is asking Jon Snow where Ramsay Bolton is. So she wanted to have because she has seen how Ramsay is behaving with his
He's
people in
telling
his
he's,
custody.
playing with people.
Yes. So same thing she has done to him. And he is telling, see, Ramsay is so confident that his horns will not harm Ramsay.
Yeah.
So, but Sansa, every word which has been told by Ramsay has been captured and analyzed, and his mind was correctly read by Sansa Stark. That's what we should infer from him. Whatever he is telling, from that she understood what his plan was actually.
Yeah.
So that's why, that she was getting things more clearer in his last phase of.
Yeah.
So she was pretty clear what Ramsay will do, and and accordingly she had made her plan. She very well knew that Rickon will be killed, so that was been told to Jon Snow. Don't get afraid. That is his trap. He will kill Rickon. So don't get angry and create a mess. But it has happened.
Jon is actually he's going
Straightforward.
by his
Yes, he is very straightforward for that matter. If you tell I'll kill you, he will come and straight fight. That's what he expecting in the face of itself. So don't need to kill so many people. We'll have a duel, and things will be okay. That Ramsay was not confident of. So
Yeah.
he
Actually, Ramsay is smart. He knows that Jon is better than him.
Exactly. So he never gets angry on that,
Yeah.
or he never get overwhelmed and change his plans and reacts to the situation. He always sticks to his plan.
Yeah.
So at the last moment also he stuck to his plan. See, we should see in the last when Jon Snow is coming face to face with Ramsay, he tells, now we can reconsider your
Yeah. Also, like we can see his mad side.
yeah.
He knows that he's already defeated, and he is also trying.
Yeah.
Telling him we will do a duel.
Yes. So just like the
And like we have like two scenes, like Jon is beating him up and he is smiling also.
yes. So he is having that evil smile always. But as a character, I really admire his role in this Game of Thrones. For the last 3 seasons, he is the man who is been the center of your thought always.
Yeah.
So whenever something
Actually,
happens,
after this episode, I wanted to ask you, whom do you think is the biggest villain in Game of Thrones? Do you think like it's we have Littlefinger? I'm not
yes,
asking about him.
yeah,
Like a person. Littlefinger is all about strategy.
yeah,
We don't see anything evil directly done by him.
yeah.
I'm asking if who do you think, Ramsay or Jeffrey?
Uh, in the way Jeffrey uh, is um, the way he does is one to one.
Yeah.
Like you'll take him, you'll kill him either with a bow and arrow and leave it. But this fellow is a different thing. Their means their sigil itself is a cross with a man who has been tied onto that
That is
inverted,
actually the Bolton's.
inverted,
Yeah.
and this has been really done by him. And you could see everywhere they're putting real people on
Yeah.
that and burning it. So that
Actually, that is what they do. Like Roose Bolton is also doing the same thing.
yeah, and he himself take it to it. So whoever is there, see, with a means with his stepmother, we should tell, and a small kid, he has used the horns.
Yeah.
He should have killed them directly.
Yeah.
See, the way you see, Jeffrey is just like put a crossbow, kill them.
Yeah.
That's it. So there is no much other than to Sansa. He was not using this mental torture. We must see. We should. We have seen how he has tortured and changed
Yeah.
Theon. So like that, he mentally harasses people
Mentally and physically. both.
by using physical aids, and his torturing is not. Yeah, you torture him and leave. No, as long as he has you, you have been tortured.
Yeah.
And see, torturing physically, brainwashing you. Thereafter, we could see that Theon Greyjoy was there with him, and then what happened? In every time, he was having a dialogue with in every dialogue which he is having with Theon, he had something to do with him, something to do against his thought, something to do against his means expectations, something to always suppress him. So that was done in every time, even when he was having Sansa on his bed after his marriage. That time also he was asked to stand there. See, these are the ways you continuously harass a human being for a longer period of time. In that sense, I must say Ramsay Bolton, maybe for the last 3 seasons,
Yeah. It's
he
like for the first 3 seasons we had Jeffrey, and for
yeah,
the next 3 seasons
we had a more ferocious villain, Ramsay, and as a character, as I told, his performance is means exemplary. We must say, because every time his posture was we were able to read or we were he has conveyed what is happening in his mind.
Yeah. You don't have to say
Say
too many words.
too many dialogues, and he always expressed that whatever I am doing or whatever I am telling is not what I am going to do. Whatever I am telling is not what I am going to do.
Yeah.
I have a different backup plan with me. So that has been shown, and that has been means expressed very means clearly through his deeds and through his expressions. And as a character, I because it's very difficult to take that much of hatred of the viewers to you and continue it for almost 30 episodes.
Yeah.
So always when you are seeing Sansa, you are thinking about Ramsay Bolton. Always when you see Jon Snow, you are thinking about Ramsay Bolton, what he will do with him. Always Stannis. When Stannis was there, you were thinking about Ramsay Bolton, what he will do with Ramsay. So even though Roose Bolton was there, when Roose Bolton also comes, what he will do with what means Ramsay is going to do with Bruce Bolton? What Ramsay is going to do with when a kid is born? What he is going to do with that kid? And he's a boy. And what he is doing to with his stepmother? So every character which is been shown at every frame, other than towards means Marine, you are always tag this relation with Ramsay Bolton. What is his plans with this?
And also related to that, related to this battle, we already said like it's Littlefinger who won the battle.
Yep.
And we saw like Sansa writing this letter.
Yep.
So what do you think like the pact between Sansa and Littlefinger? What is her offer for assisting in the battle? And also John will not be approving Sansa's plan because she did not tell him.
Yeah.
He will be asking later.
Yeah, later it will be there, but still Jon Snow will be means he will be
Also,
persuaded
like,
or he will be
also,
forced.
one more thing, like also we know that John is not much concerned about sitting on the Iron Throne.
Yeah.
So what do you think is the Sansa's offer?
Sansa's offer may be they will take the castle, and anyway Rickon is not there. Rickon is dead, as she knows, and a lady has not led Winterfell. So her plan may be to make Winterfell to the glory, and if at all Littlefinger is going to sit in the Iron Throne, they will
Let him.
means
They will
help him, support him once the army is ready.
Yeah. I am also thinking in the same way. Like Sansa may have told like you will be. We don't need the Iron Throne. We just need Winterfell.
And if you are fighting for it, we'll support
We will
you.
help you.
Yeah.
And we have to speak about Dany also. She had like 10-15 minutes and she changed everything in Marine.
Yes. This I'm happy that something has happened the way we have expected. As I was telling, what my heart was calling. First is that we have thought that the dragons will be winning battle for her. That has happened. We could see the suspicion which has been generated in Dany's mind against Tyrion's plan.
Yeah.
So now Tyrion is totally humbled by Dany.
He knows that and he agrees that his plans were wrong.
Wrong. So this is the first time when we are
here also like the thing is that Tyrion don't know the masters, like John don't know
the Ramsay Bolton. Yeah.
And Grey Worm and Missandei was telling like you don't know them.
Yes.
We know them and they will be having a different plan.
Exactly. So this is the first time as the show was running, we were telling Tyrion is afraid.
Yeah.
This is the first time we are seeing such expression in Tyrion's face. Even in the battle, he was little saddened, but he was not so afraid.
Yeah.
So
actually, he is not afraid of anything, but maybe he is disappointed that his plan
exactly
failed.
His plan failed, and his pact didn't work.
Yeah.
And he has done this
Many times.
with a lot of expectations. He wanted to avoid this battle.
Yeah. He wanted a peaceful.
At least to across the narrow sea, he wanted things to be peaceful. He doesn't wanted cheating people or something like that. So he made some plan, and he thought that it already worked, and he is going to be in a safer world or in a good world.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden things changed, and this he was doing when Dany was not there. So he is totally responsible. He convinced the Grey Worm, he convinced Missandei, and he convinced everybody for that matter.
Yeah.
And
he was celebrating with wine and everything.
Exactly.
Like
and to tell a joke. He
thought his plan worked, and then he found out it did not.
So that way, I think this is maybe the first time Tyrion is getting that a big setback in his life altogether.
Also that affected many people, like the normal people.
Yes.
I think many people died when the masters attacked.
Definitely. It has been shown many times, and even in the top of the pyramid itself, The fireballs were coming.
Yeah.
So finally, uh, Dani had her dragons
Yeah.
to save the day at least. So and she has got more now, more ships,
More ships.
and
dragons.
Theon and
Yara's ships.
Yara's ships are also there, and we could
And we
see
have Dothraki.
yes, Dothrak is with her for that matter, and this was the first time. See, as far as Game of Thrones are concerned, till now I must say, even though the ladies were behind everywhere to to make things happen. This was the first time we are seeing ladies emerging to power. Say Winterfell, say Marine.
As, we were actually speaking like she is having a steady growth.
Yes, like Dani.
Dani.
So this has been predicted, but now you see the ladies are brought to front. Now Jon Snow has been yes, he is a real warrior or something like that, but now if you consider his grading is just a little a few millimeters below Sansa, because her plan worked.
Yeah.
She used her influence, she used her experience, and she has kept it with herself. This was not revealed to anybody for that matter.
Yeah. It was a plan between Sansa and
Littlefinger. We must say it is a plan which was with Sansa herself.
Yeah.
It was the plan of Sansa to take help from the Littlefinger at the choicest of the time. Because
and
they
also,
should have.
like Littlefinger had a talk with Sansa once.
Yes.
In the presence of Brian.
Yep. So that there, if you see Winterfell, yes, a lady is emerging and coming up.
Also, he told her like about the blackfish.
Yep.
That the Lannister army has already
surrounded the means what is
the
it?
castle.
Castle.
Yeah.
What was the name of the castle? I forgot that.
River
Run.
So she knows like they will not be of any help anymore because the Lannister army is bigger.
Yep. And see now, we were telling about the rising of the woman power. Here towards east, it was Dany, and it was Dany's growth, and she is there at the top. And when you come towards across the sea towards Winterfell, yes, Sansa is emerging as power. And when you go to King's Landing, Cersei has been sidelined. Marjorie is having her own plans to come back to the throne. So now the show is getting.
And also there was this prediction for Cersei, one prophecy.
Yeah.
That one beautiful
woman will come and overtake her herself and will be the queen. So now the story should be revolving around these three ladies. These three ladies are there.
Like four, we have Sansa also. Three, yeah.
Three are there. So Sansa herself don't have any grudge towards Marjorie.
No, we have four, like Sansa, Marjorie, Cersei, and
no, Cersei I was not considering because she has been kept behind. And now we don't know, as the Lannister army has taken the river and Cersei's brother
Jaime
Lannister is coming back. So they had I could remember a dialogue that only we matters. There is a dialogue between Jaime and Cersei. Only we matters. So there also, even though Cersei is having a backup plan, Jaime Lannister is having more priority. She will never become a queen herself. Jaime will also not become a king himself. He is not interested for that matter. But the people who really want to be queen are Marjorie and Dany. And there is no personal grudge with Marjorie and Sansa. There is no personal grudge with Marjorie, Sansa and Dany. And the fourth one, we must say, even though it is shown in a little fader fonts, it is Yara. She had a request to Dany. I'm using the word request because it was told that it is not a demand.
Yeah.
That she should get the Iron
Island.
Islands back to her. So there, if you go to Iron Islands, it's Yara there. If you go to Winterfell, it is Sansa there. You come to King's Landing, it's either Cersei or Marjorie there.
Yeah, Marjorie or Danny.
Now
If they,
I'm telling you about King's Landing now, present situation.
Yeah.
It's Marjorie or Cersei there, and you go across the narrow sea. It's Marine with
Yeah.
Dany and their dragons and her
So you
dragons.
think they will not be fighting against each other? If it is so.
If it is so, because nobody wants to fight. It has been clearly shown, and now only Littlefinger will be playing with all these ladies because he has got his influence to all these ladies,
Yeah.
other than Dany and Yara.
Yeah.
So he has got influence
Actually,
for.
I don't know if Littlefinger is aware about Danny's growth,
He may be,
because
we don't
he is never mentioning anything related to Danny.
know. He may be, why? Because Varys is well informed about.
Yeah.
So obviously he also may be.
And like we have forgot to mention, like there is a small scene of Davos getting the gift given to Shireen.
Yes.
And in the last scene also, he is in Winterfell and he is looking at Melisandre.
Melisandre, yeah.
So we have one episode left.
Yep. And see now, as the show progresses, the Melisandre was depicted as a very powerful vegan woman with so many magical powers.
Yeah.
We believed that, but later she herself is telling, "I don't have any powers," because she understood that her interpretations are not so clear as she perceives.
Yeah. When she was having that speak with John, she is telling like she is trying to interpret what the Lord of the Lights is showing her.
Earlier she was telling, yes, this is what which is going to happen. I know it.
Her confidence level has gone down after Stannis' death.
So after Stannis' death, she is also getting a little bit sidelined. And when Jon Snow tells that if I die, you should not make me alive again, then she tells, I don't have the powers to do it.
Yeah, if the Lord of Light commands, I will.
Actually, she is also surprised that she was material to make Jon Snow alive.
Yeah.
She never thought that she will be able to do that.
It was the same with the other priest also, the old guy with Beric Dondarrion.
Yep.
He was very drunk and all that. When his friend died, he just came and prayed. And he came back
Came
for
back.
the first time.
Yeah.
Then he became a very loyal priest after that.
Yeah. So everybody that priest and Melisandre is
And like we
as
are
surprised
forgetting-
as they are.
we are forgetting the biggest enemy. We mentioned everyone, we forgot the White Walkers.
Yeah. I
Also
believe
we-
season 7 because things are going to be it's almost like settled here. And Jon Snow sensitizes everybody. It is not not these people who are the biggest enemy. It is the White Walkers, and I believe season 7 should be something concerning that, and it should
What
be.
do you think about? What do you think will be the last episode about?
Last episode should be really about something happening in the world.
The war.
Yep, White Walkers are ready to
King's
attack.
Landing? Like we don't see King's Landing in this
Yeah,
episode.
King's Landing, yes. Obviously, Marjorie has made her plans. Our Jaime Lannister will be returning to King's Landing, and I believe there will be some reciprocation towards the High Septon's army, because they have already suffered a small setback physically.
Yeah.
Even though as per plan, this High Septon has planned equally good, and he was able to retrieve the situation. But Cersei has shown her power with Mountain.
Yeah. But the other thing is Tommen banned this. What is it called?
It's that sword fight. Means
Trial by combat.
Trial by combat. So if Jamie Lannister comes back, somehow things.
Actually, Cersei's hope was on mountain.
Yep.
Like when the trial comes, she will be demanding trial by
No,
combat.
before trial comes, I believe that Jamie Lannister will be coming back. Number one, and number two, Marjorie doesn't
But
doesn't
the
want the
thing
High
is-
Septon to be there.
Yeah, the thing is, even if Jamie is coming back, he cannot do anything because Tommen is the king. The army will be doing. what
Tommen
he
is the
says.
king, the army will do everything. But Marjorie, standing along with High Septon, is planning against him. That's what
Against
High Septon himself.
Yeah,
Her mind is with the
her own family.
her own family. So she is showing that yes, I am with you, but what is in herself is not really. It is just like a smaller version of Ramsay Bolton. Whatever has been shown is not the plan.
Regarding the plans.
Yes, whatever has been expressed is not the plans inside.
And Tommen will be.
And Marjorie is
listening-
very good at it.
Yeah,
Tommen tends to listen to Marjorie
Marjorie
more. And so Cersei, Marjorie and Jamie are almost in same lines. Tommen is a small boy for that matter who can be convinced by any of these three.